Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are at the Croatia Global Chess League, or I don't know, Global Chess Tour, I'm sorry. And we'll look at one of the games that was played by Magnus Carlsen and Ian Nepomniachtchi, who are one of the top players in the world, of course. And today Magnus in this game showed why he is undoubtedly the GOAT. So without further ado, let's start the game. I'm sorry. Okay. Ian Nepomniachtchi starts with a Nimzowitsch Larsen attack, and Magnus Carlsen responds with the King's Indian or with an early fianchetto. And they both do the same opening. And yeah, Ian Nepomniachtchi decides to go for like a King's Gambit style with pushing both F and E pawns, while Magnus Carlsen is playing the Indian variation. He develops the bishop, Ian Nepomniachtchi develops the knight, and Magnus casts. So far, Ian Nepomniachtchi definitely has a better development, as you can see, but Magnus's king is safer, while Ian Nepomniachtchi's is still in the center. So Magnus pushes the pawn, the e pawn on the e5 square. Finally, finishing his development also, because he still hasn't developed the knight and the bishop. Ian takes, but Magnus, as you can see, didn't recapture. Instead, he went here with the idea of, I don't know, if white plays, for example, I don't know, like bishop e3, or I don't know, knight bd2. He's just gonna, I don't know, play. It's either gonna take or develop the knight. Death knight. Okay. So yeah, Ian Nepomniachtchi develops and Magnus develops the knight. Now Ian Nepomniachtchi brings his queen out, which means that he's probably gonna castle long. While Magnus responds with taking this pawn. And now Ian Nepomniachtchi attacks the knight. And Magnus chooses right now to capture the knight, which is considered a great move for I don't know what reason. And Ian Nepomniachtchi captures with the knight, as that knight is now on a really developed in a good square, which protects this pawn and has eyes in the attack. And Magnus develops the rook, as he can see that both king and queen are still in the center. And Ian Nepomniachtchi just castles. Now, Magnus plays this really fun move, developing the bishop on the f5 square, but of course you cannot take, because if you take, you lose your queen. But of course this is Ian Nepomniachtchi that we're talking about, so he wouldn't blunder that. Instead he pushes the pawn, and now Magnus captures it, but Ian Nepomniachtchi captures it with the knight, which is considered to be a mistake, because in this position he should have taken with the pawn, as he would have been attacking the queen and probably win on tempo. But he captures it with the knight, and now Magnus recaptures, and right now Ian Nepomniachtchi recaptures with the pawn, and now his queen is under attack. Also, Magnus Carlsen queen is under attack, and he gets it out the way, giving this check to the white king. He slides to the b1 square, and he captures the pawn with his bishop. And black is just better, because almost all of white's pieces are on here in the back rank. He has a decent bishop, which probably will get captured, and his queen isn't really doing much. On the diagonal, she is not controlling anything, and this bishop is pretty well protected. So that's Ian Nepomniachtchi captures this bishop on the e5 square, and right here Magnus Carlsen plays a beautiful move, and that is rook takes e5. The idea is that he sacrifices the rook, which you cannot take with the queen. Which you cannot take with the queen, because if you do, then bishop c2 is a check on the white king, and whatever he does, if he takes or slides out of the way, Magnus will just capture the queen and be in a completely winning position. But of course that doesn't happen, and instead Ian Nepomniachtchi moves to the c4 square, which is considered not a good move. He should have went to f2. I don't know why. It's probably because it was safer, and if this rook was wherever to develop, he would just take the pawn. And also has eyes on his bishop, and the queen can't really get on this diagonal. I'm sorry. But he goes to the c4 square, and right now Magnus develops the rook. And after literally 18 moves, Ian Nepomniachtchi finally developed the bishop and connects his rooks. And in this position, Magnus attacks the queen with his pawn, which of course you cannot take because of the rook. So he takes this pawn instead, and now Magnus attacks the queen. And in this position, I think that Ian Nepomniachtchi, he just resigned, because this is a completely losing position, because of course you cannot take this because of the bishop. And the thing is, whatever the queen does, whenever it moves, Magnus will just play bishop takes c2, winning the rook, or he will play what is probably considered the top engine move, rook takes e2, because we capture bishop for free. And the thing is, there's no good way for this queen to defend this bishop, and even if we were to take this, Magnus just play the same idea. Now you cannot capture the bishop because of the rook, and wherever the king goes, you would just win a queen and be up in a material and be in an unstoppable mate in one. You're actually mating him, mating her white, because rook d4 is forced, and you would just capture and crisscross applesauce. And that's why Magnus Carlsen played probably not the best game of this tournament. Of course, if you followed chess, you would know that yesterday on July 8th, he actually won all 9 games. He was 9-0, which is mad. So that's why in this position, Ian Nepomniachtchi resigned, because there's no way you can win this position against someone like Magnus Carlsen. And yeah, everything was lost. If you were to capture this pawn, for example, you can just take, king goes here, you take, and you're completely winning right now. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Well, a bit of a short video. I know that for those who have been watching my previous videos know that I usually film like chess videos where I play, and of course I'm not good enough, and I'm not good at Gotham Chess or Hikaru or any of those YouTube chess streamers. But this was a quick recap of one of the best games today on July 9th, when Magnus Carlsen crushed his opponent Ian Nepomniachtchi, who is the runner-up or one of the contenders for the FIDE World Championship against Ding Liren. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want to see more content like this, please let me know, and I'm gonna try to improve my videos. I'm gonna try to improve my next videos, of course, as I'm still a beginner. Yeah, you know, I know that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.